You ever have those days where everything looks fine on the outside, but inside you're just trying to hold it together? You smile, you show up, you do what you gotta do, but deep down you're fighting battles nobody even knows about. I pray you win your silent struggles, because I know how heavy it gets when you feel like you can't tell anyone what's really going on. Sometimes the hardest battles aren't the ones people can see. They're the ones in your mind, your heart, your private moments, when it's just you and your thoughts. And that's what I want to talk about today, because a lot of people are silently fighting depression, addiction, anxiety, heartbreak, regret, and they're doing it behind closed doors. No one sees the tears that fall when the phone's down. No one hears the thoughts you're trying to fight off. And it's not because you don't want help. It's because you've been strong for so long, you don't even know how to ask anymore. See, I've been there, smiling in front of people while feeling completely empty inside, going to work, posting on social media, trying to keep up this image that everything's okay, when in reality I was breaking inside. I didn't want to burden anyone. I didn't want to look weak. I didn't want to explain what I couldn't even understand myself. And maybe that's where you're at right now. Maybe you're tired and you don't even know what part of you is tired anymore. You just know something's off. But here's what I learned: you can't heal what you keep hiding. The moment you stop pretending to be okay, that's when the real healing starts. God doesn't need you to be perfect. He just needs you to be honest. Sometimes that silent struggle is the very thing he's using to draw you closer to him. Because when everything else falls apart, he's still right there, listening, loving, guiding, even when you don't feel it. There was a point in my life where I thought I'd never bounce back. I was losing people, losing direction, losing myself. But one night I broke down and prayed, God, I don't even know what to say, but please help me. And that moment, it wasn't dramatic, it wasn't loud, but it was real. That was when things slowly began to change. Not because everything around me got better, but because something inside of me did. God started strengthening the part of me that had given up. He gave me peace in places where I used to panic. And I started realizing maybe the struggle wasn't meant to destroy me, it was meant to rebuild me. So if that's you right now, I just want you to know you're not crazy for feeling tired. You're not weak for struggling. You're human. And just because it's a silent battle doesn't mean you're fighting it alone. You might not see the progress yet, but I promise you, God's working even when you can't feel it. You're gonna look back one day and realize those nights you thought would break you were actually the moments that built your strength. So please keep showing up even when it hurts. Keep praying even when it's quiet. Keep believing even when you don't understand. Because one day soon, that silent struggle you thought would never end, it'll become the testimony that gives someone else hope. If this message spoke to you, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I share messages like this all the time to remind you that you're not alone and that your growth truly matters. And before you go, take a second to share this video with someone who might need it. You never know who's fighting a battle in silence today and could use a reminder that they're not forgotten. Thanks for spending this time with me here. Your growth matters. I'll see you in the next video.